Let's watch the Superman preview. I watched it in IMAX, and you guys know I'm not a fan of Krypto. I don't have Krypto, the real, the coin. I'm not a fan of the dog. A dog in a cape, stupid. But let's watch it. I'll talk about it after I have to sit through Krypto for the first, 2 minutes. As we watch this, I want to mention that DC dropped this right before Disney went on stage in Vegas. How do you like that? They're like, we're going to have everyone talking about our film, not yours, Thunderbolts. Here comes Krypto. In IMAX, that was really ear-splitting, may I say. At this point, you're like, the Flash! The Flash! Oh, shit, it's a dog in a cape. Oh, my God. I'm going to hit pause for a second. Now, listen, I just went and said for the last 20 minutes that Minecraft's hilarious. I love it. That's the tone of the movie. I want my Superman movie to not be a dog stomping on Superman. Is that too much to ask, guys? Seriously. Can't we just get a more... Listen, I'm missing Zack Snyder more by the moment. Stop. Stop. No.
Krypto, take me home.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that in emotion.
Home.
I feel like I'm the only person who's like, what the fuck is the League of Super Pets doing in The Man of Steel? I know it's part of the comic book lore. I don't need to tell me that. I'm just telling you, look, it's a pooch wearing a cape. I just think it's totally and utterly goofy, man. Why did you do this, James Gunn? Hold on, let me address this comment. I like cats more than dogs. I admit this freely. I've talked about it. But if it was Super Cat, I'd be like, get the cat off the fucking screen, man.
Krypto. Home.
This is when I tuned out. I was watching this in IMAX because it's showing right ahead of Minecraft. And I'm like, oh, God, is this whole thing Krypto and Superman? Then it actually gets pretty good in a few minutes. Just you have to sit through this first.
The fortress of Solitude emerges from Mother Earth.
Still Krypto, barking, open up the ice gate. So dumb. Oh.
Superman!
You know what I think this is? And have you guys watched The Studio? Please tell me you guys have started watching The Studio. I told you to watch episode 3. I just watched last night. Ron Howard, the episode, right? What happens in that film? He injects his own personal emotional bullshit into the film, makes it worse. I think that James Gunn loves his little dog and go, let's just have the dog be part of the movie because I love my dog so much. We don't love your dog like you do, James. Did you know that? Well, now you do. What are the robot medical workers? What is this? I don't read the comic books. Can someone explain what I'm watching?
Thank you.
No need to thank us, sir, as we will not appreciate it. We have no consciousness whatsoever. Merely automatons here to serve.
It hit me that it looks like the Mystery Science 3000 robot, right? With the mouth. He totally ripped that off. James, I'm calling you on that.
Meet 12. She's new.
He looked at me.
See, the whole thing is just so it's like, what is this? This is a movie. This is like the DC League of Super Pets 4-year-old movie. What are we doing here?
Damage to bladder, kidney, large intestine, lungs.
With a healthy dose of yellow sun, we'll have you up and at 'em in no time.
Okay, at this point, I was tuned out. Get ready. The next minute, I think, is pretty good. It goes by fast, but it's a lot better than what we just watched. Here it comes. Get ready. At this point, I was tuned out. I go, wait a second. Is this all it's going to be? Are the robots and the dog? And then, get ready. We get like a minute of decent stuff. Just give it a second. Have patience! The song. Okay, here we go. I still don't like that font. Did I tell you guys I'm not a fan of that font? Real quick. Not a fan of the font. It looks like NBC used to have a show on Sunday night. What was that called? Like NBC Special Hour. What was it? It was some kind of adventure show. I think he stole the font from that NBC Sunday night 7 o'clock show. I don't remember. Someone will remember on the stream right now. I know you'll remember that show. There's Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor. Oh no, there's a giant kaiju. I missed that. Yeah, okay, listen. I don't know what's going to happen with the home life. I don't think, no matter what that Gunn does to this and the whole home thing, it's not going to be better than Zack Snyder. That first half of Man of Steel is pretty much perfection. It's the back half and the barrage of CGI, and you're really beat down by that thing. That's where I turned on Man of Steel. But the first half of that film is nearly perfection, so I don't expect Gunn to be able to touch that. By the way, they're totally banging each other. Let's not. I don't know if they're married or not, but let's just not fool around anymore. They are totally getting down in real life.
Superman.
But doesn't it kind of look like a TV show? Kuzma, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm just saying, but here's the thing, right? I'm saying that a lot of this isn't really where I want to be, right? I want to be more like Zack Snyder. But you know that once I watch this film, I'm going to start at zero again. That's the beauty. I can do this and then wipe it all out and start over. That's the beauty. So right now I'm allowed to say this. I am evaluating what I'm watching. If I'm in the screening room at Warner Brothers and this is the trailer or the first cut, I'm like, oh, it's fucking super dog. I mean, the effects look good, I will say, and some of it, but I think like sometimes just some of those shots look very TV-esque, don't they? I know people have said that, but when you watch the trailer, at times it just doesn't look as cinematic maybe as I would hope. I think that's what Zack Snyder had, even if you didn't love, the lack of color, the lack of vibrancy, or the pure just saturation. I still think that I like that idea. I wish, again, that Man of Steel was a little more contained a lot more contained on the back end. The Zod thing goes on forever. I just think that when you beat an audience up like that, it just gets to be punishing on the back end.